Ninth day of being shut in because of the coronavirus or COVID 19, however you choose to label it. What I will not do, however, is label it the Chinese virus because that's how racism gets spread. Anyway, I wanted to give you a slight update. I'm doing better. I woke up a little bit ill yesterday. Had a headache, a bit of a sore throat, and I was just feeling very weak, weaker than usual. I was basically I had to run and go do laundry again, uh, and for some reason I woke up really fatigued and really ill. Uh, Pushed through it to go do laundry. Did that. Uh, really just spent the rest of the day just recovering. Slept as much as I could last night. Uh, mm, Still no real ill effects from waking up ill yesterday. Still making sure to wash my hands and keep on top of anything that I feel. It's a bit colder today than normal for this time of year. Uh, Cold and rainy. Uh, I'm just today was just more of the same. Just sitting at home working, trying to keep my mind busy, trying to work as much as I can. Uh, a couple good things. Talking more with my favorite Twitch streamer. I bought a Polaroid from her a week and a half ago. It's a one-off thing that she did on her Etsy store. She also sells cosplay prints, but she was doing these Polaroids as a one-off thing. Bought one, it came in. She was really worried for a bit that they might not get here or that the mail might stop coming in or something like that. We were talking about it earlier, and lo and behold, checked the mail and it came in. So she was really happy about that. Hopefully she gets on the stream tonight, even though she's trying to buy Animal Crossing for the Switch and she can't get her hands on it, no matter what she does. Since she's in Chicago, she's on lockdown, and all the stores are closed. So she's trying to buy it online, and she still can't buy it. So that in itself is just providing me endless entertainment. But yeah, even between that, just looking around, just trying to support her streams. I want her to make partner, because that was her goal for this year. And you know, speaking of Twitch, I'm going to start streaming myself pretty soon. I'm just gonna do random DJ mixes on Twitch. Once I get another laptop up and running, I'll feed it through OBS and have a visualizer running every time I do a DJ set, and just start DJing on Twitch. Since I really can't go anywhere, and no cons are being put on for the foreseeable future, so might as well start my DJ career on Twitch and just start jamming JK Flash, start jamming lots of hard techno, just really, hard house, hard techno, Detroit, all that good old school shit that isn't EDM, and then, throw in some cumbia or some cumbia rebajada, or, just some stuff that's really similar to the hard house and hard techno of my youth with the Latinx movements that I've grown accustomed to over the years. The the Central and South American takes on techno, the Mexican takes on drum and bass, stuff like that. And then also today was the Bandcamp um, event where Bandcamp essentially waived all of their fees for artists that's on the platform, and they're donating all of the. They're basically giving their cut back to the artists for every sale that is made. So I'm gonna buy a bunch of music and just show support and just try and keep busy, try and stay sane, try and survive as as much as I can. Just because I'm used to living as a shut-in. That's not the issue. The issue is that now that everybody's forced to be a shut-in, I really don't want people to forget that when this is over, that this is what life is like for lots of disabled people in the U.S. and all over the world. That that our lives are a lot like being under quarantine, and that's not by choice. It's mainly due to circumstance and due to just the way our lives have gone. And now that I'm seeing people just really really low and really depressed and just really out of sorts because they're stuck inside. What I really hope is that those people understand and empathize with us that are disabled when we say that the world as it existed before the pandemic hit wasn't 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 friendly towards us at all. And what my hope is, along with the hope of every other disabled person, is that once this passes, which it won't be anytime soon, but once this does pass, that people can understand and empathize and cut us some slack. Cut disabled people some slack because as much as, people want to live and want to take care of themselves, we deserve the same opportunity. We deserve the same opportunity to live and exist just like you do. We just want to do it without having to constantly struggle just to exist. If your life was easy before the pandemic hit and you're struggling now, imagine what it's like to live like that every day of your life. And then you'll get a much better idea of why disabled people struggle as much as they do, and all we're really asking for is a break. All we're really asking for is, for people to realize when we ask for an accommodation, we're not doing it to take something away from you. We're doing it so that we can live and work as close to the same level that you do as possible. I'm not, if I ask for something that makes my life easier, it's very likely that it's going to make your life even easier as well. But to interpret an accommodation as giving me an advantage over you is the wrong way to think about things. And I really hope that you take that to heart. Anytime you see a disabled person, ask for something like a straw or a drink carrier or a, something simple, I really hope that once this is all over, that you take these lessons that the pandemic is forcing people to learn all at once, and not only apply them to your daily life, but keep them on top of mind whenever you go out into the world and you do whatever you have to do. because the world is a lot kinder right now because of the pandemic. And I don't want that to change. I really don't. Because because as everybody's saying now, we're all in this together. And that is true. But what my biggest fear is that once this is over, everybody's gonna go back to the way things were, and I'll be honest with you, the way things were wasn't working at all. So we can either take this time to, you know, focus on each other, help each other out, and then push for the stability that we know everyone deserves, or we can go back to normal where everybody's struggling, everybody's trying to make it, everybody's trying to survive, and then wonder why things aren't changing. We have the power to change everything for the better. We just have to be willing to go out and we just have to be willing to go out and use it and enforce it.